Mm-hmm. Doing. Mm-hmm. Mm. No. Had a nice talk with the pastor. Got him excited. He made a video. I've got it posted on my shorts. It's going to be really great. A lot of people have viewed it already. And we got people that have watched it. Some of my moderators have watched it. We're going to start doing that where we're going to have people make videos of people that are going to be doing stuff, okay? We're going to start doing that. Yes, welcome on in, Thomas. This is a channel that's going to be uplifting, encouraging. We're going to be helping others once we get monetized. We're doing great. We just grew by leaps and bounds in February, and we're heading over 1,300 subs tonight. All we need is a few, yes. Thank you so much. We're doing great. And thank you for the first like. Very nice. We're all getting, just working on the watch hours. People are starting to watch my playlists and different things, and we'll just keep doing lives. That gets watch hours too. And I've got 300 videos already. So people are loving the videos. Thank you for dropping in. We're going to have a bunch of people here pretty soon. Probably, it normally takes until about 3 or 4 minutes, and all of a sudden we start having all kinds of people popping in. Even at nighttime, we seem to do pretty well. And it's a little bit earlier than I normally come on. So some people probably are not. Yes, we've had, we're almost at 1,300 subscribers. Our watch hours are haven't been updated yet, but they're going to be close to 600. I'm trying to playlist at night. There's some other people that are friends of mine that are playlisting a little bit. I think it's really going to pick up this month. But the subs, we got quite the record to beat. February, I had 1,135 subs in February. So we shall see. We have 31 so far that we've gotten this month. I did a short live this afternoon. Yes, we're doing really good. Here comes a few people. Yes, hi, Ube. I don't know if I can pronounce that. Hey, Yuzu, Kurta, and Zach. Welcome in. And Thomas is here. And I will have some in here soon. That's fine. We'll just keep it positive. Normally things are okay. Double tap the screen, subscribe. We're going to be doing great things. We're going to be helping others. Yes. At 26 years old, enjoy being young, enjoy working hard, no matter where you are in the world. Even if you can't get the job that you really want right away, you will. I got to be very blessed. I was able to work when I was young at things that I really enjoyed, except for the dishwashing job. That was not that great, but the rest is okay. Please don't put high 20 times. Now, normally they'll calm down though. So I'm not worried about it too much. I'll let it go. At least it's just high. But if you're going to do it over and over, calm down. Yep. Yes. Hi to you. I did say that already. Okay. So just find out what the channel's about. We're going to be positive and uplifting. Okay. We're going to be, sometimes we pray for people. Sometimes you're struggling with your life right now. Okay, a little bit, we may say a prayer for you right now. This channel is positive, so we'll have some positive life stories and some different things. And we're going to be helping others when we get monetized, okay? It's okay, you're just excited. Some people do that, okay? Just know that I see you. I see Thomas from Indonesia. He was first one in. Yes, that's awesome. I don't read every single comment because sometimes when I'm telling a story, I can't read all the comments. But I do read quite a few, so don't worry. If we get going really fast, I cannot read them. Hey, that's nice to see you from the USA. I'm originally from Michigan. Yes, I got Michigan State shirt on. I did not check. Well, I don't need to know about that, so that's fine. We don't need to be putting that word in here. Okay, we don't. I can't help any of that. Oh gosh. Bye-bye. Please don't put garbage in the room, okay? Let's try to keep it positive. I got to get rid of those things. Yeah, we're going to get some bad people sometimes. It does happen. Yes. Yeah. Yep. People got to be kind and respectful. They're not. There's sometimes it's AI. Sometimes it's just people that they just want to disrupt rooms instead. That's fine. We'll just keep moving forward. We got a lot of new people. We're going to be helping others, okay? And we're going to be doing, I have a video over on the shorts. It's a couple videos in, and it shows Pastor in a white shirt, and he does a 3-minute video on what the feeding program is going to be like. And then I told him, as we have more and more money, we should be able to do feedings every 2 weeks instead of every 2 or 3 months. So it's going to be awesome. We'll be able to do more. Yeah, we're doing really good. This channel is going to be about helping others, okay? So when we get monetized, a certain portion of the money is going to go to help Philippines and then Africa and beyond, okay? As this channel is bigger and bigger. It's growing really fast. We're doing really good. Grandpa's fine. A lot of things. Uncle's good. It's all good. I'm 64 years old. I'm originally from Michigan, and I'm doing fantastic. I feel great. We love it here in the Philippines, and I've been here about 7 months, and we're enjoying it. So things are good. But this is much easier to be in the Philippines than to be in America. If I was in America, I'd have to keep working, and I didn't want to keep working, and so it would be too expensive. So it's very nice to have it a lot cheaper here in the Philippines. Yes, you're from India? Yes, I'm doing really good. Oh, you just do your best. That seems to be really good English you have. I'm in the Philippines because my wife is from the Philippines. She has family here. We have a house here. And so we are here, okay? And we planned it. We knew we were coming here when we retired. It just took a little bit of time to get here, but we did. Took us about 8 months to finally sell everything and everything else, but we did get here back in August of last year. Yes, so that's why we're here in Philippines, and I love it here. It's warm all the time. Even when it rains, it is not that cold, okay? And so it's nice. It's not hot like Manila either, because we are close to the ocean, not right on top of it, but within walking distance, and so the temperatures are a tad bit cooler here. We normally never get above 90. Normally the hottest it'll get here is 90. Sometimes like today got to 87, but then the temperature drops off after 4 o'clock. And then by nighttime, 73, 74. If it rains, maybe cooler. It really don't go below 70 unless it rains hard. If it rains hard, it will go into the upper 60s. Yes, nice to see Ruby in here, and Jack, and yeah, food for Philippines. Lots of good foods here. The fried chicken is amazing because they use native chickens. The meat tastes much better. There's a couple places that got lighter breading too. I love that. And then of course, chicken adobo, pork adobo. Anytime you can get the Shanghai spring rolls, which is all meat, absolutely spectacular. If you love tuna spring rolls are amazing. You can get that at Korean places here. It's really awesome. And the tuna plates also, they put spice in it. Yeah, so there's lots of good foods. We could go on and on about the foods here. They're really good. Believe it or not, we do have a Mexican place in Iligan City, and that's actually quite good too. Welcome, everybody. The new people that are in here, this is about helping others, okay? We're going to be helping others. When we get monetized, we've already got one requirement done. We want as many subs as possible. The more subs you have, the higher baseline in YouTube you get. And of course, the watch hours, we have to get to 3,000 to be partially monetized. And then we have to be at 4,000 watch hours to get fully monetized with ads, if we want ads. And we're only going to use positive ads. But we are going to use ads because it's a revenue stream that if it's enough and it's something decent per month, we're going to do it because that helps more kids, helps more families in more countries. but only if they're positive ads. If they're negative ads like alcohol, cigarettes, anything connected with the really bad stuff, we're not doing that. But I don't know yet. I am not monetized. I'll see what those options are when we get to that point, right? Right now it is here right now we're probably somewhere around 7, just after 7 o'clock here at night on Sunday night in the Philippines. Probably close to bedtime in Australia. And as far as in America, people are just waking up Sunday, probably a little after 6 a.m. in the morning on the East Coast. So yeah, we may get a few U.S. people come in, but we'll wait and see on that. Maybe tomorrow. Yes, everything else is going great. I'm originally from Michigan, USA. I've lived in Michigan, Wisconsin, and in Springfield, Missouri. But I mostly lived in Michigan. And then, of course, I lived in Springfield, Missouri for 17 years before we moved here. And so, yeah, it's really good. Thank you that you're going to pray for me. That's very nice. I love that. Give it a little extra strength. I'm doing great. My cold and that bronchitis and all that junk is long gone, okay? Not coughing anymore. And it's fantastic. I sleep better. And everything is going much better, okay? And some of that is due to the regimen that I'm doing for my diabetes is better. And I've also been losing weight. Not a lot, but I want to get down about another 5 or 10 pounds. I'm not dieting. I'm just cutting my portions back just a little bit, especially at night, cutting it back a little. But yes, I'm glad that you're from the Philippines. That's fantastic. I'm in the Philippines in northern Mindanao, fairly close to the ocean. You can look it up, but we're in Dalapuga. That's the barangay we're in. We're probably a 15-minute air-conditioned. They got these air-conditioned buses that are real cheap. They're almost as cheap as a jeepney. And it takes about 15 minutes to get into Iligan City. It's not far from here. So we can go to the mall, do all the other things, and it's not too bad. It's pretty easy. Cagayan de Oro, the other way, is about, the airport's about an hour away. And Cagayan is itself, as far as downtown, is probably an hour and a half, close to 2 hours away. But the new airport is quite a ways from actual Cagayan City. So, yeah, it's a little bit different. Yeah, it's awesome. We're doing great, okay? We had an awesome February. We had 1,135 subs in February. We gained that much. Our watch hours have gone from 50 at the beginning of February to 600 now, okay? We are right on top of 600. We'll be going to 700 in a few days. I'm trying to do some playlisting. I've got public playlists. Anybody wants to go in there and play them, that's fantastic. I love you guys. The new people, just like, double tap the screen, and get subscribed, connect. Put a comment in one of my videos. People love the videos, okay? Yes, be kind. I'm not watching any of the bad stuff. You can't say you donated 100,000. We do not have monetization. All fake stuff, okay? I doubt you give very much when it actually does happen. We'll see. Come back in here and give that, and I will definitely spend it over the next 3 months. Don't have a worry about that. Of course, YouTube will take its cut, of course. Hey, yeah. Let's see. You want to be a mod, huh? Well, it's another Williamson, so man, that's a big family. Yeah, I can do that. I've got so many Williamsons in here off and on, so yeah, it's great. Thank you. Yes, go ahead and sub and double tap the screen. We'll get the likes rocking. We've been normally having as many likes as minutes or more. It just depends on the live. Some are a little more mellow and some are a little bigger. No, it's okay. You don't have to worry about it, Mike. We have lots of Williamsons that have got a mod. You're probably part of the same family, so don't worry about it. You guys are a big family. Yeah, it's just a lot of Williamsons. That's great. There's nothing wrong with that. I love it. I haven't seen Alex in a while. I think it's been a couple days, but you never know. I get it kind of confused. We've had so many crazy lives lately. We've been having so many new people because YouTube is showing my highlight live highlights out on the main page. Sometimes my short videos are getting on the main page. And so that's leading to a lot of new people checking us out. We're doing something that's a little different than most people. Okay. Now, some people on other channels will get together with 5 or 6 other YouTubers, put a little tiny bit of each one of the people's money together and help a community or an area. Okay. Well, that's not the way we're going to run this one. The way we're going to run this one is we're going to be taking 50% of what we bring in, and we're going to have to go a couple months because we don't know what YouTube's going to pay the first couple months. We will try to get this as big as we can before we monetize to get as nice of money as we can. And of course, some of that will be due to how many super chats and other things happen. As far as memberships, they're going to be super cheap. If I do any memberships at all, that's not really what we're going to be asking for. I really would rather people do super chats. The memberships won't bring much in, but we may do a small $1.50 a month type thing. We'll see. I have to wait. I've never done this before. I've only been doing this for 2 months. We will see what happens with that. Yes, I got a video of the pastor talking about the feeding program. I had him make a video today. I took the video myself, and he did great. He got done just before 3 minutes. Perfect. I didn't really want him to go along unless I was holding the camera the other way. But it worked out perfect. And yeah, if you got all that, great. It ain't going to come here because we are not monetized. So I'm not stupid. Okay. But yeah, come back when we're monetized and give as much as you want. I want to see the color of that super chat. Wouldn't that be great? Yes, I don't even know what color that is for 10 million? I doubt you got that. Not if you're living in a basement. Yes, just like and subscribe. We're going to be doing some great things. I got a couple stories. One of them is from Africa. In Nairobi, it was really funny to see what the goats do. First of all, when we first got to Nairobi, it just happened the next day, just happened to be the day once a month where the farmers bring in their goat herd to be slaughtered. Now, you don't get to see them being slaughtered, but you see the people walking them in. They're not bringing them by vehicle or any kind of special truck. No, they're being walked in, like 200 or 300 at a time. Goats are being walked in to this facility. And you can see the facility off in the distance, but they're just walking them down the main streets. And it's just so funny to see so many goats. I love goat meat, but I have not been able to find it in Philippines lately. 8 years ago, they had it everywhere. Now there don't seem to be too much of it anymore, so I'm going to have to look around for it. But in Africa, they serve you goat a lot, okay? There's a lot of goat meat in Africa. And if you think it's gross, it's not. It doesn't taste like chicken or beef, but it has a nice flavor. I think it's fantastic, especially in goat stew or marinated. Not very good if you do it on a grill because it gets dry. So I don't know about that. But yeah, I had quite a few different ones. I'm doing really great, and it's been awesome. We've had a great February, and now we're going to have a great March, okay? We're going to do fantastic. Yes, I am not a veteran, but I support veterans. I'm 64 years old, so I guess I would have been in the military in the late 70s or early 80s. There was no conflicts then. Reagan was taking over, and things were pretty quiet. But, obviously the Vietnam vets are just a few years older. They went up until 1975. At that time, I was just starting high school in 1975. And I didn't have good eyesight, not good with a gun, and had flat feet. And back in the 70s, they thought flat feet was bad. Now they've done computer stuff on the feet and found out people with high arches are much more likely to have foot injuries than flat-footed people. So I'm kind of glad that I don't have high arches. So I'm glad for that. Yes, we're doing great. Oh, thank you. Germany, nice to see you. That's awesome. Yes, we did miss you, Alex. It's been a while. We did miss you. Things happen though. Life gets busy. I get it. And we've had a wild time since you've been gone. I don't know how many days it's been, but it's been a little bit. We're doing 2 lives today. We did a short one this afternoon, about 55 minutes to 60 minutes. I wasn't supposed to do one this afternoon. And then we're going to try to go about an hour today, but we'll see. If we got 10, 15 people in here and they're all new, then we may not. But we're going to be helping others. And in Africa, I would see the goats do all kinds of weird things. They won't eat metal. I've never seen any goat eat metal, but they'll eat just about every other dirty, muddy thing you could ever think of. I've even seen one goat carrying a plastic bottle down the street. I don't think he ate it, but he definitely loved playing with a plastic bottle. They just will do about anything. There was some dirty cabbage that it had rained, and we had to get down to the orphanage, and it's muddy, and there's mud and everything else all over that cabbage. He just flipped it over a couple of times and ate the dirt and all. Them goats will eat almost anything. It's crazy what they will eat. Yeah, so it's right. I am from Michigan, USA, but we are living in the Philippines full time. We've been here almost 7 months. And I started this channel over a year ago, but I didn't use it. All I did was just travel around YouTube, watching sports videos and all kinds of stuff. Well, then somebody last December, decided talked me into starting a YouTube channel. Says, you want to help others? Get on there, make that your mission, go after it. And it took a while. It took me a while to get enough subs to live stream back in January. And then it took me a while to get comfortable doing lives. Now I've been doing a lot of lives in February. We've had a ton of subs, and we're over 1,300 right now. I'm sure we probably had 2 or 3 subs already, so I'm sure that we're doing fine. Please don't spam the room. Yeah, if you're going to be putting that much in there, please calm down, or we'll have to do something, okay? That's nice. It's not anything dirty, so that's good anyway. Yes, we got here to the Philippines because I'm married to a Filipino wife. She has family here. Her daughter here lives in the house, and so we are here. Yeah. Yeah, but we're going to just time you out for just a little bit until you can calm down. I don't like I like a boy. What do I tell him to like? No, if we're talking boy, we don't need to be doing that. Come back 5 minutes later, maybe behave yourself, okay? Let's try to be good here. Let's be respectful on a Sunday, okay? You know, it's not bad wording. It's just a stupid sentence. And when you say it 8 times, it's ridiculous. That's going to be one of those nights, you guys. You got to start getting that stuff out of there. If somebody calls me a bastard, you need to take them out. If you're not going to take them out, then don't be a moderator, okay? You got to be reading the comments, okay? I don't want swear words and garbage words in here. So if you see that, please remove it, okay? I shouldn't have to do it, but I will. And they're going to get a full day for that one. That was ridiculous, okay? So let's try to keep it respectful in here and not use bad words like that. Well, there was a comment that was just left that was really nasty. And we do have a couple moderators in here, so let's keep an eye out for that stuff, okay? We got to keep at night, we get a lot of bad people in here. So it happens. Let's keep it positive and move forward. I'm going to have the goats were so funny, and Africa was unreal. And the kids loved interacting with them because the goats really don't hurt the kids. For some reason, they don't care. They just care about eating and acting up and jumping around. So it was kind of fun. That was in Nairobi, in the slum areas, and it was really kind of fun. Yeah, yeah. Don't talk bad, and you'll be able to stay. If you're going to talk bad, we're not staying. We're not going to put up with it. I don't want to put up with it. Now, if the chat gets too fast, we miss stuff sometimes. I miss them too, and I don't feel like trying to click on people if I don't have to, but I will if it gets really bad. Yeah, I love Grandpa. That's fine. We're going to be doing some great things once we start getting money in. We're going to. We've already planning ahead of time. That's why I put the pastor on a video today. He's the pastor of Dalapuga Assembly God Church. They have a feeding program, and we start feeding money into that, and we're going to be able to feed kids in different areas around here probably every 2 weeks. We'll see. We just got to see. I've never been monetized before, so I don't know what we're dealing with. I don't know a lot of Filipino words. I know some phrases. I'm mostly English, but I do know how to read body language very well here, and Filipinos are very expressive, so they kind of tip you off to what they're talking about. And so I have not learned that much yet. Salamat for thank you. Guapa and guapo is for women and men, for either handsome or beautiful, and things of that nature. That's all Tagalog. But yeah, I don't know a lot. I know a few things here and there, so it's fine. Yes, yes, I did subscribe to your channel, I do believe. And yes, it's all good. And we're just going to have a great night tonight. Double tap the screen. You're hearing Hannah's cat outside. He wants some attention. So that's what you're hearing there. Thank you for watching the room a little better. Fantastic. I love it. Yeah, and it's awesome. It's nice to see Morgan too. Oh yeah, we're getting a bunch of the Williamsons in tonight. That's great. That's fantastic. I love it. Yeah, we've had great. I try to be a kind person. I'm not perfect, but we help a lot of people. I've helped a lot of people in the past. I've fundraised for Africa for 7 years. I went to Africa in 2019. I had somebody come in here. You got a question? That's fine. You can ask it. I'll try to answer it. But I was going to say, I was in Africa in 2019, and I had somebody coming in here that said that the channel was not going to do anything. Well, I doubt if he has 1,300 subs. He probably hasn't got 4 in his profile. So, you know, we'll wait. We will wait from the words from people that don't have a channel. Hey there, Cakes. It's nice to see you. Awesome. Somebody new. I love it. We always have some new people. We're helping others, okay? We're going to be helping the Philippine community first, and then I have a nice, safe way to send to Africa. If you want to give money to Africa right now, you can go to eaglezone.org. It's an American church doing a lot of great things in Africa, and you can give right on their website. It's totally safe. That's where we're going to be giving money to Africa first. If I get some other connections and I know they're safe and we won't get the money stolen, then we'll do that. But through that website, it'll be totally perfect. It'll go to the school and orphanage in Nairobi. It'll go to Malawi, and it'll be safe. And that will go towards water wells in Malawi. And a little bit here and there from certain different people adds up to a lot of money. And we'll be able to do it here once we're monetized. We're not monetized yet, okay? We got to get our watch hours there. When we get that, we'll be there. Between doing lives 3 times a day, Monday through Saturday, and doing one once in a while on Sunday, we will get our watch hours there by the end of March, especially if we do some playlisting too. Okay, so it'll be fine. Yes, it's nice to see you. I don't like bad words because we're not one of those channels. We have a lot of kids in here, especially teenagers, and they hear enough bad words at school. They don't need to hear them in here, okay? Of course, some of it is bots. Some of it might be AI, and some of it's people that may be fake accounts, okay? I realize that. It's not always a real person. So I know 90% of people are pretty good. But we're in a culture these days, especially in certain countries, including the United States, where they use swear words every 4 words. So we don't want that in here. We're trying to keep it to a minimum. Occasionally somebody will slip in. It's fine. We try to keep it positive. I sometimes read out of the Bible. We're going to have a couple positive stories tonight. Double tap the screen and like and subscribe. The reason why I say that, we're new and we're getting a lot of new people. They said that we had new viewers in February. It was 97% of the people that came in. It was crazy. We had so many new people, thousands and thousands and thousands of new people in February came in here, and a lot of them subscribed, about 8-10% or more, maybe even 30%. So we had real high subscription rate compared to some other channels. So it was really nice. Welcome the newer people. It's really awesome. Yes, I don't mind being called Grandpa. That's fine. Well, it just depends where you want to go relax. You can relax in a lot of places, right? You pick the spot, or you can pick the spot in your house where you want to relax, okay? That's not really a question. Any human being can figure out where to go relax. You know your favorite spot. You'll find it. Yes. Thank you. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. We're going to do great things. Monetization's way closer than you think. When I started in January, we were struggling a little bit at first. I didn't know what I was doing, and I wasn't doing many lives, and so we had very little watch hours, and we didn't have that many subs. And I figured, oh, in February we'll get some. Well, as it turned out, I had Wi-Fi problems early in February. But once we got that cured and we got past the tropical storm, even when I was sick, I started doing 3 lives a day. And we have just absolutely killed it the last 3 weeks. And we've been absolutely doing great. We're above 1,300 subs. Let's keep on subbing and double tapping the screen. The likes seem to help our videos and seems to help lift our live up a little bit, okay? It seems like the likes are really helped that way. I don't know why. I've never read YouTube to see exactly why, but the more we seem to get a lot of likes. At night, we get less likes, but we get a lot of subs, so it's good. And I promise we're going to do great things. We're going to be helping. I got 5 or 6 different ideas that we're going to do around the neighborhood here. And one of them is going to be right away, the feeding program with the church. But the next one's going to be, and it'll happen within 2 or 3 months, we're going to start picking 15, 20 houses at a time, giving out food packets and talking about our channel. I'll have Hannah make up some nice things on at their copy shop, and she has a printer type shop that she works at, so we can get some stuff from them, and we can have that in the bag, have that in with everything else, with the rice and everything, and so that way they know that we're helping the community, okay? And we'll do a certain amount of houses, then we get some more money, we'll do some more houses, and we'll work our way around the whole neighborhood in this area. And that way the local people are on board with what we're doing, right? And that's good. Yes, I'm in the village. We're going to be awesome, okay? I've had a lot of people in the last couple, 3 or 4 or 5 lives that have begged me not to stop the lives. Well, I'm not stopping the lives. It's just I physically get tired sooner or later, and we have to call it quits until the next morning, okay? You can't stay up all night. You got to get some sleep. I have a lot of energy for 64, and I've been doing good. And if I can attract 600 or 700 subs when I was sick back 2 weeks ago, and we were averaging 120 subs a day, if I can do it sick, I can do it healthy, okay? So we'll go after it, right? Yeah, it's nice to see people in here. Nice, Viva, to have you in here. Big Banana, it's nice to see you. Thankful. I did connect with you, Big Banana, and I have checked out I've been starting to coming in, Big Banana, into your live. I don't understand it yet, but I did love that African thing they were doing back a couple days ago. You had one where they were doing all the different drum beats and all the different stuff. That was fun. Some of the African dances are cool. I've only seen a glimpse of yours today. I didn't get a chance to really stay there very long, but I am trying to support your channel, Big Banana, so we are looking at that more often. I am connected. Yes, I like to help Africa. I've been to Africa. I love Kenya. And yes, but we're going to help Philippines first, but I do have a safe place to send African money. So I don't know what we're going to get the first couple months, okay? I've got to wait and see. I've never been monetized before, but our channel's growing. And if we can really grow it a lot in March, I think we're going to get more than we might expect. And money goes a long ways here, okay? I'm in the Philippines, not America. Money don't go very far in America unless you get donations. Normally here, you can really buy a lot of groceries, a lot of food for cheap prices. So it's very nice. Yeah. Yes, it's fine to help widows too. And there may be something for that too. I love orphanages. We do have something for widows in Iligan City. I got to check it out. I don't know what that's about. I think that's a Catholic church that's doing something with that. But I know there's an orphanage in Iligan City. I want to get involved with an orphanage and maybe get school supplies or get other things depending on what these kids need. Maybe shoes, or I don't know what they need. So we have to check into that, okay? I'm going to check Google, see if I can get some information. Then if I know where in Iligan City it is, I can go there personally. And I will take some time, go into Iligan City and go talk to somebody at the facility and find out what they need. And then I'm saying, hey, we got a YouTube channel. We're about ready to monetize. We're not going to be able to do anything the first 2 or 3 months, but maybe in September, October, we'll be able to start giving you money every month. And we got to see how much money we have. But if I can start giving money to an orphanage, it's going to make me feel good. I like money going to orphanages where people have no parents. That's something that's one of my weak spots. So I will check into that, okay? And but we got to see what comes in first, and we'll work on it. But you know what? Within 2 years, a year from now, this thing could get massive, okay? Because people, I think deep down, there's a lot of people that want to help others, even if it's just a small amount of money or if they're just part of my team. If you're giving me ideas or you're just in here supporting me, God will bless you too. You don't always have to give money. But I want to get connected with USA, Europe, Australia, different places that have people that can give money. Now, in Philippines, believe it or not, there's a lot of people here that have money. There's a lot of business people here. So those people might be able to give a lot. Maybe somebody else will give a little. YouTube lets you give in any money you want. Like Filipinos can give in pesos, okay? I've seen people give in euros. I've seen people give in Swedish money, whatever Sweden uses. I've seen people use a lot of different things. So YouTube will convert that and then take their cut and then give you the rest. So you'll find out what it is. This is my first go around. I've never done a YouTube channel before. And I have some people that have done YouTube for 4, 5, 6 years, and they're going, I've never seen somebody burst in their first month or two like you did. Because I had a huge February. So it just feels good that people are believing in it, okay? It's good. Yes, I like football. And I do. I graduated from Michigan State University. I did go to a couple other colleges before that, but did not finish with a degree. I did get a degree at Michigan State. Yes. Well, I don't know if I'm pretty. Maybe I'm a little handsome for my age. That'll be good. Yeah. Shout out to Fing. I don't know. If I say that name, it's going to sound like something bad. So I think that's why they're putting that name in there. Oh, thank you for the God bless you. That's nice. Falsey, I see you everywhere else. So I will give you moderator. So there you go, Falsey. I see you all over the place. And Falsey, I don't even know how to fly to Nairobi from Philippines. I'm going to have to look it up. I don't even know because I'm used to flying from Springfield, Missouri to Europe and then Europe to Nairobi. I don't know how you do it when you're coming from the Philippines. So I will definitely have to look that up over the next 6 months and see what that is. Of course, I'm not going that soon. I'm probably not going until later in 2027. Lydia is talking a little bit fast, but you never know. Yeah. I liked. Oh, thank you so much. And yeah, it's awesome. Yes, well, I'm not going to quit. Okay, I don't care where we go. I just know we're getting monetized. Okay, and I'm going to start doing. I did a playlist last night on my phone, and for some reason it quit after one video. I hit play all, and it did it other nights, but that night either somebody got up and shut it off or somebody did something. And so my phone did not play all night long. It was like, I don't know. That was goofy, but that's fine. Yeah, you're going to get some bad people, but most people that come in here are beautiful. Double tap the screen and like and subscribe. I am having something a little naughty tonight. I really don't have much chocolate on it, but there's this little tiny bags of chocolate nuts, and I'm craving a little bit of chocolate. I don't buy a chocolate bar because it's got twice the calories this does. Yeah, I love Africa. I will be coming to Kenya in the future. My yellow fever vaccine is good until August of 2029. So as long as I get there before then, of course I don't want to wait that long, but if I get there before 2029, I'll be happy. But 2027 is the goal. Yeah. Welcome all the new people. Yeah, lovely. Awesome. Mm-hmm. Hi, Krishna. I see you in here. We're having a lot of new people again. Double tap the screen, like and subscribe. I'm telling you, it's going to be worth it. I promise you. It's going to be so much fun. You're going to see videos of all these kids and all these families getting food. You're going to see them getting prayed over. Some of them we're going to give them ideas on how to improve their life. We'll pray over some people about addiction too, probably. I would not be shocked. A lot of people drink and smoke here. Not as much as, maybe some countries, but there's quite a few people here that smoke here that I'm used to instead of what I've seen in the area we lived in America. Springfield, Missouri was not that heavy of a smoking area. Some parts of the United States still have quite a bit of smoking. But yeah, so we just don't know how it's going to go, okay? It's going to be amazing. Hey, hi, AVAC. It's nice to see you. I shouted you out. Hi, Mr. Bread. Oh, man, you're going to make me hungry. Now I want peanut butter toast. As soon as I hear bread, I want peanut butter toast. I have been losing weight. I've lost 35 pounds since I've been here because I eat smaller portions. But I still love my peanut butter. And they got plenty of good peanut butter here, thank God. Philippines, there's just enough people that love peanut butter here that there's quite a few different brands. They're different than the brands in America, but they're good. They taste really good. Less ingredients, too. Only about 4 ingredients in there instead of 15. So that is good. Americans have way too much processed stuff in their stuff. Now, you're going to have some people that want to put weird stuff in there. I'm not even going to acknowledge it. Hey, Zandy is one of my best friends. She's married, happily married, so don't bother about being married to her, okay? She's already happily married, but she's awesome. She's supportive. She gave me lots of ideas on my videos. Zandy, the tips that you gave me for my short videos and for my long videos has made a huge difference, okay? My videos are the most watched videos of new YouTube creators on the net right now. People are watching the videos a lot. And the average is that they're watching 3/4 of the video at least. So they're really not stopping the video. I think it's because the ocean videos, people are looping them. Then so that makes my average much higher because they're looping the ocean videos either to go to sleep or to relax or de-stress. And so I think that's part of it is what's happening. Yes, so it's good. Our right now, Bestie, we only needed 2 subs tonight to go over 1,300. The reason why we didn't go over 1,300 this afternoon is YouTube took some subs away. It happens. That's part of the rhythm of YouTube is the up and down. So we've been kind of hanging around 1,300, but we're going to blow past it tonight. Like and subscribe. We're going to be helping others. And Bestie, if you get a chance, please go to my short videos. You'll see a man with black glasses. His name is Pastor Veer, and he does a 3-minute video on the feeding program and what we do when we go out and feed different people in Philippines. I think you'll get a kick out of it and you'll like it. So you make sure to watch that, okay, Zandy? Go on my site sometime later and watch that video. It's in the short videos, not the long one. And I got more videos to put on. I'm holding some back. Yes. Oh, you did watch that. Okay, Zandy watched it already. There's been quite a few views on that already. Yes, I know I've got 1,300 now because I only needed 2 tonight because I picked up 31 this afternoon. I only did a 1-hour live, about 57 minutes this afternoon. I wasn't supposed to do a live. And Zandy, I came on, did a little quickie live, and I ended up getting 31 subs this afternoon. 53 minutes, I got 31 subs. So I like and subscribe. By the way, the new people in here, we're going to be helping others. We're going to help in this local neighborhood. The church is going to choose where we feed kids and families other ways and out in different areas. But then I'm going to be doing some personal ideas here. Okay, we're going to be doing where we pass out food to the neighborhood. We got another one where we're developing this idea yet, but we're going to give out special dinner packs where people can have, we'll give this to them, and then they can make a special dinner out of that or meals for a couple meals or whatever for their family at different places. Like I have a family that's got 2 kids, that really is their house is really outside. Really, I mean, the roof they have is just so bad that I don't even know if water stays out at all when it rains. And so I'm definitely going to hit them and a few others, and quite a few. Probably just go down the street and pass out packs of spaghetti packs, like, so they can make Filipino spaghetti, maybe some kind of thing, other kind of thing where they can have some meat or something. So we're going to figure that out. It's a neat idea for they can make a nice dinner for their family, because I've done that at 7-Eleven already. I've given the ingredients to people, employees at 7-Eleven, so they could go home and feed their kids a day or 2 or 3 days, whatever they get around to cooking it. So yeah, that's an idea. Another idea is to have special things for Christmas. Yes. Hi, Big Banana. And by the way, if you have an idea about, yes, I love talking about Philippines. There's some awesome people here. By the way, even the small kids speak multiple languages. So I don't want to see comments in here. I've seen some, and most of them are just from bad people. I realize that. And they have not been to the Philippines. But Filipinos are not stupid, okay? Maybe some of them are poor, yes. But there's some jobs here don't pay very good, okay? But you got to remember, they speak 3 or 4 languages. So if you can't speak multiple languages, be careful how you judge people, okay? Because in America, I'm guilty. I can speak a few words of Tagalog and a few words of Bisaya and use body language to figure it out, because they sneak in English words and kind of tip off their conversation. But I know that they're smart. I'm married to a Filipino. She knows 3 languages, okay? I don't. So I'm not going to be prideful and go, I'm an American. I'm better than the world. No, you're not. The country might be more blessed than some places in the world. But the other human beings in the world have value too, okay? So let's try to be careful how we judge people, okay? Yes. I'm not really from the Philippines. I am living in the Philippines full time. I've been around Filipino people for 20 years, and so I know the culture a little bit. Yes, that's good. And so we got to remember that Americans struggle to speak English. Filipinos think they got bad English, and they actually do pretty good. And then they speak languages we can't speak. Now, I can learn it, and I am, but I'm putting a lot of energy into this channel. And YouTube wants me to speak in English, okay? I have seen some Spanish channels, so they will let you speak in other languages. I'm not very good at that, so you're going to get English, okay? But I love Filipino people. I love African people. I love America. I grew up in America. Very blessed to be a U.S. citizen, okay? And this is not a political channel, so I'm not going to talk about any of that. We're going to be helping others, and we're going to be taking videotape of it. Not videotape, but you know what I mean. Off of our phones, we're going to be taking video, and I'm going to have somebody with me that can take videos while I'm helping feed. And there's going to be a bunch of other people from the church that volunteer with that too. And yeah, you can say a word of Tagalog if you want. I'm not going to, other than Salamat, Guapo, or Guapa. They're pretty easy words, but yeah, we don't need to have too much of that. Yeah, but I love to be in the Philippines. I love the human everywhere I've gone, whether it's been Switzerland, whether it's been the Caribbean, Canada, America. I've been to 26 states. Mostly when I was younger, I traveled around the United States. I've been to the Eastern Caribbean. I haven't been to Jamaica yet. There's one I'd like to do. That one, I love jerk chicken, so I bet you I would love Jamaica. Definitely got to try that in the future. Yes, thank you so much. We're going to have a little personal story about Grand Haven. Grand Haven, Michigan is one of the favorite places I lived, and it's also a place where my dad did a lot of boating. So we had a lot of weekends in Grand Haven, Michigan. If you don't know where Grand Haven, Michigan is, Google it, okay? It's right on Lake Michigan. There's all kinds of sand beaches that go for over 100 miles south of there and north of there. It's kind of almost a central point. Actually, Muskegon probably is, but Grand Haven, it's really cool. Because the Grand River is right there, it has a tendency to take wood that falls in the river. It gets all kinds of currents and stuff against it, changes the wood, and then it gets out into the lake, and then it comes ashore and it's called driftwood. And that's very popular for decorations inside houses in that area. I've collected some 10 years ago, and after a while, my wife made me get rid of it, but it was fun. I'm not Australian. I do not have an Australian accent. I am born in Michigan, USA. I love Australia, love to see it someday. Now I'm a 6-hour flight, 7-hour flight from Northern Australia from here. So it's a fairly short flight, and they're cheap. If I go on Scoot, which is a discount airline in Australia, if I took Scoot, I can do a round trip ticket even to Sydney, Australia for about under $300 a piece. So it's really cheap to get to Australia here, especially if you use a discount airline. Yes, so it's really cool. I've already checked. I've been looking. Yes, that's cool. The northern part of Australia would be cheaper. Probably could go to the northern part of Australia for $200 round trip. So yeah, for airplane. Now, I heard that hotels in Australia are expensive, but I don't know, maybe just in Sydney. Maybe it's not as bad somewhere else. I got to turn the air conditioner on for a few minutes. It's getting hot in here, getting stuffy. So I'm going to turn that on a little bit. There we go. I'm not going to be gone long, so don't worry. It's just a couple steps away. Thank you for everybody. Double tap the screen and subscribe, okay? That's going to be awesome. We're going to be helping people. Oh, it just gets stuffy in the house. It's not that it's really that hot outside. You got to remember, Philippines is humid, and the humidity finds a way into the house. It slowly gets in here. So once in a while, you got to turn a fan on or turn a little. There's a small air conditioner in the wall there. We got the big air conditioner in the other room. It's running right now. We shut that off at night. Nobody's sleeping in the living room, so we shut that off. The big one gets shut off. But we do run the big one in the afternoon sometimes. Yeah, it depends where you go, I guess. But I really kind of want to see Northern Australia. But I know Sydney might be overrated, but I have never been to any of it. So I don't know where I'm going to go yet. Somebody told me that some of the northern part of Australia is kind of cool. So maybe I'll try that. I don't know. We'll see. As it gets closer, I'll ask somebody from Australia that's connected to me. Yeah, that's good. Yes, I remember you. Thank you for coming back in. Krishna, love having you here. Bridie Raymont, welcome. And we got Steambot Manager. There's an interesting name. So yeah, we're just going to do great things for the community. You're not going to see it until we start getting money in, okay? But I promise you it's going to come pretty quick. You told me in January when I predicted to be monetized, I was thinking May. I've had people tell me with what you're doing and how fast you're growing, May is not going to be it. Early April, middle April, max, you're going to be monetized. So that's what we're shooting for. We'll see if we can get the watch hours there. Yes, go ahead, like and subscribe. I'm telling you right now, it's worth being connected. And leave me a message. Many people, not everybody, but I'd say of all the people that sub, maybe about 20, 30% leave me a comment in videos. Maybe not right away, but within a couple days they seem to. So I'll answer those, okay? And if you want a longer answer, sometimes I will leave a longer answer for you. Yes, I'm doing very well. And I'm just awesome, okay? I'm ready to go. I'm craving a hot chocolate tonight. I don't know. Maybe it's because I ate a couple pretzels. I don't know. But yeah. Like and subscribe. Let's get going. Sometimes we get a little wave where there's no new people. And then within 2 minutes or 3 minutes, we get 15 people coming in. So sometimes we get waves when it comes to the new people. Thank you for subscribing. And see, we went from 6 to 11. And then sometimes it goes 11 to 17. And then one time this afternoon, it went to 26. We get a lot of people checking this channel out. Any tips for life? Well, if you're young, the best tip I can tell you is this. Don't always have it be about yourself, okay? If you're selfish, it's okay to be selfish sometimes. Like if you want to go and have a spa day or get a massage or things that you want to make yourself feel better, that's fine. But try to think of others. Not so much because I'm doing this for the channel. This is what I've been doing the last 20 years. This little tiny bit of making people smile, people that are maybe being judged and you know it, you can see that other people are treating them badly. Try to be nice to them people, okay? Because I was one of those people when I was growing up, not my parents, not my family, but other people were telling me that I would amount to nothing, okay? And for a while, I believed it, okay? Then over time, in my 20s, I said, they don't know me. The people in high school don't even talk to me anymore. I hate to give you the bad news, but when you leave high school, unless you never move like they do here in the Philippines, they stay in one area. But in America, they're moving around a lot. You're never going to see them people again. So if they said you were uncool and you're not going to amount to anything, you'll never see them again. And some of those people get alcoholic, die young, and everything else. You don't know. So don't let other people rule your life, okay? Have some good friends around you, and you're always going to have some value, okay? Now, are you going to go to 4 different continents like me? Probably not. I never knew I was going to do that. My mom knew. She told me when I was a kid. I don't know why, she says. I just get this feeling you're going to see the world. And I saw the world. And believe it or not, 2 of my brothers got to go to Beijing for their job. And my brother Kevin built Dominator cars. And so did my brother Rob and my dad. And so Dominator 3 is still storm chasing in America. I don't know about the other 2 cars. So my family did that too. So we're kind of worldwide type people, okay? Some people, like my sister, I love her, and she takes care of my dad, and it's great. She's different. She likes to be in Michigan and visit a little bit in the United States, and that's it. That's fine. That's great too. United States is big. Visiting the United States is easy to do. There's lots of places to go and lots of climates. So it's very nice. But I'm in the Philippines now, and I'm glad that I get that opportunity. And it makes it easier for me to help the community here because things are cheaper here, okay? Food is about 3 times cheaper than in America, okay? Like if I go buy enough to have a big, giant square pan of spaghetti, okay, and do it the Filipino style with some ground pork and different things, half of the ground pork is about 150 pesos. Buying the spaghetti, a kilo of spaghetti is 80 pesos, and buying a big thing of sauce is about 60 pesos, and a few seasonings, this, that, or the other. You know, what is that? Like 80, 60, 140, and the meat, 300 pesos, $4, $4.50, $5 to make a huge thing of spaghetti. I did it in America with all the different things, the special ingredients I would have and everything. It's double that. But, you know, a lot of things here are even cheaper than that. Snack chips and things of that nature and all that kind of stuff is super cheap here. And so there's a lot of things that are really super cheap. Soda, about the same price. I don't really drink soda anyway, so that's fine. I like to have more fancy stuff like calamansi juice, water, apple juice, things of that nature. Tea. I'm not a coffee person. So I live in northern Mindanao, fairly close to the ocean. So we're about 2 degrees Celsius cooler than anywhere else around here because we are within 1 kilometer. If you drew a straight line down the street from here to the ocean, 1 kilometer away maybe, it's really not far. It's just across the main road and the ocean is right there. But I have to walk down past 7-Eleven, a lob and all that, then curve around by the church to get access to the ocean there. There's a lot of private property along the ocean, and you don't have access to the ocean everywhere. Yeah, I'm welcome back. Lots of love. Fantastic. Awesome. We're going to be helping others. Please like and subscribe. Every live is different. Sometimes you get a live, like I had back yesterday morning, 17 subs. The morning before that, 9. The morning before that, 2. So it just goes in waves in the morning. Well, at night, it's been pretty consistent. Normally at night, we do somewhere between 20, 17 to about, I think my highest one at night is like 47. So we normally don't get the massive ones at night. But what happened a couple nights ago is that we had one of those lives where it went 2 hours at night. It was just crazy. People were coming in so fast. We ended up having 70 subs that night. So you can get one of those crazy nighttime ones. So yes, people just, the biggest ones have been in the afternoon. I've had an 89 and a 90 sub one. And so people just want to join. If they're really into it, they want to join. And we are going to help a lot of people, and we're going to take videos. We're going to tell everybody what we're doing, and we're going to have new and innovative ideas. And I'm telling you right now, neighborhood here is excited, not about the free food. They're excited that people, Filipino people in this area, are being paid attention to, because people in this area of northern Mindanao, a little bit from the churches, like Assembly of God, will feed in an area once every 2 or 3 months, and do about 100 to 150 kids and families. But to have all of a sudden thousands come in, maybe a year or two from now, thousands a month coming in to help, we can help a lot of areas and feed way more, like once a week. We could do once a week and still have money left over to give to Africa and other places. So it's crazy. No, you can't donate money right now. We're not monetized. If you know YouTube, they don't give you money until you reach certain benchmarks, okay? Yeah, so it's great. We're doing fantastic. I'm not going to be on that much longer. We're going to go just maybe another 10 or 15 minutes, and then I'm going to relax for the night. Yes, you can say you're going to donate, but you can't donate right now. There is no physical way for you to get money to us right now, and you know that. Everybody knows it. It's just fake, okay? In the future, when we're monetized, give all you want. I want to see what a 1,000, 5,000, 10,000 donation looks like. I've never seen those. I've seen somebody give $500 in another channel before. I don't remember exactly what shade of red that was, but it's a different shade than the 100 one. So it was pretty interesting. But yeah, I don't know. So yes, it's really great. I think you guys are awesome. This, praise God, it could be a lot worse. We had a great February. It's going to be hard to have that great of a March, but we probably are, because right now YouTube loves us, okay? I'm being consistent. I'm putting anywhere from 2 to 5 videos on a day. I've still got 3 more videos to put on, and I'm probably only going to put 1 or 2 of them on tonight, and I'll stick another one on tomorrow morning. And so we're going to make more videos. We're going to do more watch hours everywhere, all around, and get it going. So I love you guys. You're amazing. Yes. Can I give you a call out? Hi there, Purcell. Nice to see you. Yeah. Yep. I look whatever. That's fine. Everybody, this is a good time to leave. I'll see you guys. I love you all, and we'll talk soon.